and welcome to the first episode of the podcast, mainly an excuse to rant. Now, this podcast basically... Stop.
I'm not doing anything to the viewers listening.
I hate you. Now, basically, each month I'm going to post a different episode. Now, it might be with this horrible person, or it might be with one of my friends. Right now, and so it's gonna be like basically about anything. Also, at the beginning of the podcast, every time there's the two people here are gonna tell one short story, like one really really short story, where it's only like a minute, right? So let's start with that. Okay. Can I go first? I'm going first. I don't care.
Let's act it out because I know this.
Yeah.
But we still have to say it because it's a podcast.
Yeah, so basically, do you see what clothes I'm in? Pajamas. Now my shirt was down like this. It doesn't exactly fit me.
It doesn't show.
I can envelop my entire being in this. But so basically, I was walking by and a kid. I'll say it after. Went like this.
No.
Well, basically, they were just staring at me, but then like as they were like past me, and right, because they were coming in from the opposite direction, they just kept staring.
Wait, hold on. There was a dead bird in our yard this morning, and now the dead bird's gone, but there are feathers everywhere.
They escaped. They escaped from my mental asylum. How dare they?
I think our cats did it. Anyway.
Of course our cats did it.
Here's my story.
Sit down.
Okay, no. So I was on the bus, and let me preface this by saying that I was sitting in the priority section, but there were a ton of seats open there. Okay.
Still sitting in the priority section.
But there was a ton of seats open, and it was like the back of the priority section.
Fine.
So anyway, this old lady comes up to my seat specifically, though there were a ton of other seats open, and goes, "Okay, honey bunny," and she was about to say something else, but I just cut her off there. I was done with that interaction. She could have said.
The reason I'm not laughing is because I've heard that story like 20,000 times. She has said it so many times.
Okay, anyway, let's get started with week 1 of summer camp.
Sit down.
I can't, your legs are there. Okay.
Exactly.
Let's get started.
You go first.
I don't have anything to say about week 1.
Why?
It was just funness. It was just
Well, my entire... By the way, I would like to say this, that... So, not counting the trip we went after, I was at camp for 7 weeks.
You were at camp for 6.
6 weeks, sorry. She was at the camp. I was in for 2.
But I went to other day camps. That was just the overnight camp.
And then we went to a trip. So, basically, in the first week, now it's my second year, and I already have a friend at this camp. Let's call the
Talk
camp...
about the intro day.
1 second. What shall I call this camp?
Camp H. Can you talk about it?
Sure, Camp H. And so, I'm gonna call my friend...
Call him Blue. Because he has blue hair.
I have an idea. How about Go? Because he loves Go a lot.
Go.
So,
Not good.
Go.
Go.
No, the character is called Go from Invader Zim.
Go? Oh,
Go from Invader Zim.
Go. Okay.
Go.
Go.
Not Go.
Go.
So,
Go. Not
basically, in first session, so, I was very luckily in like a small cabin and only had like 9 people counting me. Like, so I was very lucky.
Right. You had so much shower time. I had 11 people in my bunk.
Especially because I take really short showers. So I basically just
Girls
went
don't.
clap in,
So
clap
quick.
out.
The boys literally, by the time my bunk was done with the showers, they hadn't started. Because the boys just don't wash themselves very
But also, so I would like to say, usually I would get like showers last, but I would still have to wait like no time.
Because boys
anyway,
don't wash themselves.
So let's start.
I'm
This is like, so this is saying, hey, you made it. Congratulations. So, I forget most of it, but what I do remember is one of the rabbis were talking about, like, this is Camp God.
I mean, it was a religious camp, but it wasn't that religious. Let's preface by saying that.
Yeah, but
Also, the camp was fun. Sorry, I wanted an excuse to use the confetti. I'm gonna make
fun. Don't you dare make it. But so, I forgot what happened on the second day. What I do remember though is that one time in actually the second week, but so one time there was a kid in my bunk who was like really, really annoying, like, and like we all hated him. He was the worst. He was only 2 weeks old, but I will call him. How about?
Wait, is that what's
I don't know what to call him.
annoying kid?
Yeah, sure. Annoying kid number 1.
Number one.
So, basically, one time, what he did is, so he was in the shower, right? And he was the last person in the shower, so no one was in the other shower. And so his soap fell. He decided to scream at the top of his lungs and start
Where did
fake
it fall?
crying. It fell like
In the shower?
next to him. It fell next to him
In the shower?
Yes.
In the his soap fell in the shower.
No, next to him in the shower, so it didn't actually hit him. Right, and so he decided to yell and start fake crying. Then one of the campers, right, like rushed in there and opened the thing, checking if he was okay, like, because he didn't want him to be hurt. Like that's obvious,
Right?
You know, like you would do that, like
Not
if
for you.
but like if you
just
heard
kidding.
someone in your bunk
Yeah.
scream and start crying, you would rush open.
Yeah.
Well, no, how all bathroom worked is we had, like, all bathroom was sort of like a public bathroom, and there's cubbies, 2 stalls, and then 2 showers with a curtain, right?
Yeah.
Not 2 separate bathrooms, like some of the bunks do. And now, so,
You do.
yeah. You just weren't lucky.
Because why would I be?
Yeah, it's you.
Me? Lucky?
Ha! Never.
Not in this
But
family.
that's true.
I want a confetti moment. I have so much confetti. Okay, continue.
No.
And say something happy.
Okay, so... So, sorry. But so then... Sorry, this isn't very happy. But so... They started having a fight, like... Well, no, you shouldn't have come in there because I wasn't actually hurt. And he was like, well, no, but you started fake crying. And then I came in. You see, I was in the gazebo. And I heard the yell, but I didn't very much hear the fake crying. Right? So then, in the argument, we were all like, no, that yell was incredibly
by the way,
loud.
Our age group had like a hill. Where
There were 2 gazebos for the age group.
2 hills.
I was in the boys' side in first session.
Yeah.
So where the girls' cabin was in second session.
2 hills. And each hill had a gazebo on it. So when you were first to the gazebo, which is what we call the gazebo on our hill.
Yeah.
And it's like awesome and chill.
Except for the fact that the Halloweeners decided to go in ours, even though the... I'll censor out that name, even though the place that they're on has
The
like
hill. The Eco Village.
Eco Village.
Sorry, it's a camp thing.
Yeah, but so they have like a bathhouse, right? And they have like... So this is completely unrelated to what I was saying before.
Okay, continue what you were saying before.
So basically, I came in like, what's going on? What's going on? And so I asked like the kid who, you know, that like the shower curtain, like, hey, what the is going on? And so he phoned me in, and I was like, Yeah, no, I heard the scream.
Yay! Sorry, I wanted to speak. I'm gonna go get something. You can keep talking.
And annoying kid number one was like, no, you didn't. You couldn't have heard the scream. Only I heard this. Oh, I got on my phone. Confetti bad. Confetti bad. Ooga booga. Confetti bad. But so, anyway, back to what I was saying before. About the people like going in our gazebo. So they have sort of like an area where they can just chill and
What? Who does?
The Eagle Arches.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So they have a bathhouse, right? Because they don't have any electricity or anything. Or showers.
Because they live in utes. We live in a litter. I'm sorry.
And so next to that bathhouse, there are like a bunch of benches for people to sit and talk. But they decided to come down to where our bugs are and sit in our gazebo. So a lot of times when I wanted to play a game or talk to someone in the gazebo because I was about to cry, they were there and taking up the entire space, and it was really annoying. Ooga booga.
Teenagers. Anyway, my week 1 camp.
Don't teenager me.
So, this is something I learned at my week 1 camp.
Mustache.
You can't pay the rent. Wait. You must pay the rent. I can't pay the rent. You must pay the rent. I can't pay the rent. You must pay the rent. I'll pay the rent. My hero. So anyway, these 2 5-year-old girls would not stop doing that. And then for the performance.
Foreshadowing.
For the performance, one of the songs we were doing, the 2 of them were the only singers, and I was the drummer. And there's this one part where in the song it's I Wanna Be Your Dog by the Stooges. So
I wanna be your dog? That sounds not good.
I wanna be a dog. So anyway, if you know the song, you might know that there's one part where there's like a break and then there's a, well, come on. And then all the instruments like switched what they were doing. But instead of going, well, come on, they went, well, come on. So it was so confusing to like switch to the beats. And then another song that they were on, I was the lead singer.
I can't pay the rent.
And they were backup singers. And they were messing up the harmonies so bad. Anyway, any other week 1 stories?
Oh.
What? That was 2.
Yes.
Yes?
So, there was this kid who I met in week 1, right? And so, just so you know, they were black. So, this makes
Why
sense.
is that important to the story?
For this.
Wait,
so basically,
were they in the week I was there too?
yeah, yeah.
Is it Tick? The person I'll call Pottery calls Tick?
Ask me. Wait, so, I'll think of a name for this person after. So just so you know, I sit at the outside table because it's really loud for me inside since I have sensory issues. And a bunch of other people also sit out there. Now, we bring out salt and pepper and maybe ketchup if there's like fries or something. Right, and so this person, who is my friend, the amazing, basically, they grabbed the salt and the pepper and they said, this is how I feel when my friends, and they asked, hey, can we get any more salt shakers? And we said no, so she said that she would have to make you with this. So pretend this is the pepper and this is the salt. So this is how I feel. This is what they said. This is how I feel when my friends exclude me. The white salts go to play with the other white salts. Then the black salts.
You should not be saying that as a white man.
No, because she thought pepper was, we were laughing because she thought pepper was black salt.
No, but that reminds me, there's this one kid in my bunk who I'll call Pottery. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, the one who
got me into Liquid Organ books.
PJ. Who got you into PJs every night and tucked you into sleep.
No. Pottery. Blue frizzy hair. Yeah, okay. Anyway,
They try to eat everything like.
so we had a club within a bunk. Well, basically we try to eat food socially unacceptably. This is a really fun game you can play if you're bored. For example, spaghetti. Twist,
Oh,
with
well,
3 fingers.
what we saw in like a science video once in school, like maybe you're feeling that they wanna eat the pizza from the crust up, and and everyone in my class.
Who?
This is unrelated, but everyone in my class started yelling, "That is a crime!"
Anyway,
It's funny.
what I was saying is they would put so much pepper on everything they ate.
Oh yeah.
They literally, we had 2 pepper shakers for our table. One of the pepper shakers would go to them, and the other pepper shaker would go to the whole rest of the table. And they would take the majority of the pepper shakers.
Oh,
that
reminds me. In the outside table, like we had a salt shaker and a pepper shaker, of course. And so in the outside table, it was either you got the food you had, which normally we didn't do that much, or you got the food and put about half of a salt shaker on it. So everything out there was the saltiest thing imaginable, and it was good. Like who's the friend from last year?
What?
Who did I call him? Go. Right. So he. When we had matzo ball soup on Shabbat, he would get the salt, and he would put so much salt in the matzo ball soup. It was hilarious.
That is funny.
Oh, but you want to know something bad that annoying kid number 1 did? So, 1 second, let me. Oh, right. So he thought that some dirty pants were mine. So he threw it at me. Just so you know, for the first couple weeks, I didn't have any swim clothes. So, and it was a swim clothes.
You don't swim anyway. Keep talking.
But and so basically, they right. So they threw dirty bathing shorts at me, and I was like, "They're not mine," and I threw it back at him. He and then so he slapped me, and then on the wrist, but it hurt a lot because I'm bony.
Wow, your bones are so bony. If he's ever sat on you, then they will injure your leg.
So basically, and then I lightly pushed him back, and knew that I had to dash out of the cabin fastest I could. Right, and so one of the kids, the same person who ran into the thing and swung the curtain open, right, because he thought that I'll call him. What I'm gonna call him?
Who?
The guy who opened the curtain because he thought the thing happened. He's in a lot of stories because he was in my monkey first session.
Do I know him?
No, he was only first session. How about
just
sit
name
down?
him something random?
How about
What color was his hair?
brown? I'll just call him Joshua. His name wasn't Joshua.
Does he look like a Joshua?
You tell me. But so basically, what Joshua did is he was trying to run toward me, right? And so he stopped him, right? Because he's a nice guy. And then annoying kid number 1 tried to lunge at me. And then I ran to the gazebo, right? But then annoying kid number 1 got out of the thing. Then one of the kids, I'll call him Axe body spray.
Does he use Axe body spray?
I don't think so. I don't think he uses any body spray. I don't think he uses any body spray. He smells worse than Axe.
I didn't know that was possible.
Neither did I. Then I met him. So, basically, what he did is now he's like, it's hard to make him cry, right? Like, he's not very strong, like, punch, but he's very, like, resistant, right? He can get a lot of stuff. So, annoying kid number 1, at least what I saw, because I was in the gazebo, so I couldn't see that much, is he was wearing a sweater. He grabbed the arm of the sweater, and what he told me is he kept hitting him on the head, and then he, like, swung him around and like,
swung it.
threw
Like,
him.
Wait, when you say swung him around and threw him, I'm actually in that one moment near the end of the Matilda musical where the principal has the pigtails, and then
that's what I'm thinking.
whip
Yeah,
him around with the pigtails.
that's the beginning.
No, it's not.
No?
Oh no, yeah, she does that to a little girl in the beginning, but then it happens to her at the end.
How is she alive?
We don't care about Principal Trunchbull or whatever her name is.
Trunchbull.
Trunchbull.
Ness, and that's why I eat Principal Trunchbull. Anyway,
Oh my
she deserves it. It's fine. Anyway, so, oh yeah, right, and then, like, Saved by the Bell, because right then, don't you dare. Right then and there, it was, I hate you so much. Then it was dinner time. I ran full sprint to that table. I dashed.
Okay, is that all with week 1?
Oh yeah, and then, by the way, just so you know, basically my entire bunk had to sit at the outside table that night because we were traumatized. Oh yeah, also that day we had Tornute, which is thing. At like...
Wait, we have to explain what Tornute is. So can I explain? So, Tornute, you don't clean the dishes, but you take the dishes off the table and put them on the trays, and as for reward, you get to have meals first, and sometimes Gary, the head chef that everybody loves, she has awesome recipes, will make you a treat. Also,
You didn't make one for us.
Also, when my bunk had Tornute, there's leftover dessert, so...
Wait, when my bunk had Tornute, y'all got Twin Pops. Also, no figure, the annoying kid number 1 didn't help it with Tornute at all and still got a Twin Pop.
Kid, like...
He actually got 2 Twin Pops. But anyway, so, right, and like, with Tornute, breakfast and lunch, I like it, right, because, like, especially at breakfast, we basically, like, had the, like, broom and just ran down the aisles. It was so fun. Right? It was also nice because we didn't get to do Nikayon, which is cleaning your cabin.
Yeah.
Right, but then at dinner, what I don't like is you miss Pularelov.
You do? Oh, yeah, my bunk missed it. And then, but there's also drama in my bunk, which I'll explain when it gets to that.
Kristen, when we had Tornute, guess what the pull-out was?
What?
It was Family Feud. And then here's the thing. So we got, like, a bunch of questions, like, a bunch of things right. So we had a lot of points. But the one...
You said you didn't do it.
No, like, we came late.
Okay.
But the one reason that we didn't win is because we came late. And it really annoys me. Also, the bunks that did win, the counselors were cheating by telling them the answers.
Oh, dang. Ow! Anyway, week 2 now? Please?
I basically just skipped over week 1. I did not really know what happened.
So, week 2, I went to skateboarding day camp, which was awesome. But there was this one kid, one time, I was playing Uno, and okay, he was 8.
Reverse.
Don't touch me.
Sorry.
So
Hey, don't touch me there.
So, we were playing... Stop. So, we were playing Uno, and I got 7 cards. The other kid got like 23. We had 108 cards in the
Were you
unit,
playing
by the way.
against me? I usually get
No,
83.
no, like it started that way. And how he did it was he said, we're doing color stacking. And he showed them in a pile of specific colors. So they put down a pile of colors and I could put down one card, those colors. And then he put on a second colors, right? But when I tried to slip a card into something below it, he didn't let me. But then he did that. So, I don't know. He was 8. It's fine.
it doesn't excuse it. That is punishable by Uno death. I forgot to bring this one at the same time as this one.
We also pulled a hilarious prank.
You missed
Basically,
the confetti.
it was near a river.
You missed the confetti.
A very infected river.
You're an infected river.
So there were two counselors, me, two other kids, and a counselor walked over there. And then, by the way, there was a homeless man that just materialized out of a tree. But that's not the story.
I materialize out of trees all the time.
So anyway, we went there. Then while walking back, there was a sprinkler just there. It wasn't the camp. It was just out there. So we decided to play in it. Then we came back and told the counselor that we fell in the river. And they got on film too, bro. It was hilarious.
Can I say something about week 2?
Go ahead.
So, it was Gur's bar mitzvah.
It was what?
Gur's bar mitzvah.
Gur's bat mitzvah?
Gur's
Wait, he had
mitzvah.
He had it at camp?
Yeah. His bar mitzvah was at camp.
That's an option. I mean, mine's during winter, so.
Last year someone had it at camp. Yeah.
Well, someone had a wedding there.
Sometimes they're scheduled in the summer, and then it's like, oh, they're at camp. It's at camp. But anyway, so at it, I sat the closest I physically could because he's my friend. But so, and I was like, I made sure he would. But it was also really funny sitting at the front because the parents didn't know what to do. So they were just like, do I go up or stay here? They were like, no, you can stay here. And then the grandpa, first the mom tried to like go down and they were like, no, you can stay here. And then after the grandpa said the thing, the mom just stayed there and they were like, no, now you go. But so also what's nice is that, so you know you throw candy at the,
yeah.
So, I'll bleep that out. Go, because he's so nice. And also because he didn't know what to do with them, he gave me all the candy. Also, later that day when he came back, oh yeah, so there's a really funny story that I'm gonna say. So basically, while he was at the shop, because he bought some stuff since it was his bar mitzvah. So apparently his mom had tummy issues. So as he reached up from wheelchair, because again she had tummy issues, to get a box of Tums, she farted so bad. So for the rest of the entire thing, we just made jokes like, hello, I'm Leonardo da Vinci, and this is Jeopardy. This week's news, 30 women make Cuomo go bye-bye.
Okay, anyway.
I'm not done. Also, me and Gur did a Shabbat Unplugged thing, which is basically a talent show. But it was a skit. If you know about Arkansas from Ghost and Powers, it was Arkansas on a road trip. And so basically it started with Ark needing to go to the bathroom. So he went behind a cactus. Then he got stuck to the cactus. Then they went to a 7-Eleven because he had to, they had to fill up the gas. And then, so he robbed the 7-Eleven. Obviously.
Duh.
Yeah. And then, so they kept going. They drove past the police station, and then they both at the same time pointed to each other and said, "It was them." And that's where it ends.
That's funny. Okay, the next week.
God,
this is when the
30
camps
minutes
get.
in.
This is when the camps get interesting. So can I tell my stories first?
Yeah, sure.
So this camp. So it was a digital art camp, and basically it was at the college, and the camp had a bunch of, it was one big STEM camp, but it had mini camps in it that you could choose. I chose the digital art one.
Shut up.
It's like in the Owl House, you know how you choose one track?
Owl House? I love the Owl House.
Yeah, so you know, you choose one track, it's like that, like so in the
King
camp.
is the best character, factually. I rest my case.
I like Willow.
Yeah, Willow's good, but King is the best.
Well, yeah. Anyway, this episode is not about our house. That'll be for another episode. But anyway, so I chose digital. Alright, also, side note, apparently the STEM and medicine camp had you take a test for the summer camp.
Oh, you're smart.
Anyway, so the first day, I get there, and I was so excited because I see my friend I haven't seen in a year, and we didn't know each other would be there. It's exciting. She had gotten annoying, but she's not important to the story, so I'm not going to give her a name. She's not important to the story of this camp. Fine, you want a name for her?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call her...
Salamantha. Salamantha.
Okay, Salamantha. Anyway, so the actual
We're never gonna use that
who
name.
were teaching this camp, they made it as fun as they could with what they had to do. It's kind of stupid.
I guess they had like no budget.
No, they had a big budget because they were camp. They just had slides that they had to follow made by the camp and not them. But they did their best, and that part was fun. But the guy running it, also, the meal was every day there was the same 3 options.
Oh no.
So for lunch, you get 3 things for a week. But one of them was a quesadilla, and I do not trust this place with the quesadilla.
I don't trust anyone to make
So I
a
got
quesadilla.
pizza and chicken and stuff. Anyway,
You told me the chicken was different every time.
yeah, the chicken was different every time. It was
Did it taste the
weird.
same?
No, it was different every time.
I don't trust them to make chicken either. I'm ordering that pizza. What's the pizza
No,
good?
the pizza. Well, one of the pizza was different each time too, but that's besides the point.
All right, Mom, we're ordering Starbucks.
That's besides the point. So
You're
the guy
besides the
running it
point.
on Wednesday, okay? On Wednesday of week 3, there was supposed to be a talent show. And I was like, awesome. So I practiced a bunch. I was going to do Dr. Worm by They Might Be Giants.
Can't sing it because it's most likely copyright.
Well, I wasn't. I'm not going to sing it here. Anyway,
I want to sing it here.
So, come Wednesday. It's at college, right? So we are going to... Stop!
What?
You're mocking me.
Oh,
So
am
it's
I?
It's at a college, right? So they were going to use this performance room that a college already had. But no one in charge decided to like, think ahead.
Dumb.
Like, or notice, like, look ahead to see if it would be open that day. So Wednesday, it wasn't open. We were like, okay, we're going to go to this outdoor stage area to do the acts that we can do without the speaker. Oh, we go there.
Not yours.
What?
Not yours.
What?
Not yours.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah. No, oh, yeah. Not mine. Anyway, so we go there, and the guy in charge is like, oh my gosh, who could have predicted the spot in the sun is hotter than the spot in the shade? We're going back. So then one of those things was like, he signed up and he said karate. So everyone thought he meant, he's like, when you do karate, I think. I don't do karate, but I think. There's like a set of moves you have to do to pass a belt.
Oh no.
So he could have just done that. No, he invited someone onto the stage to fake fight him. And it was me because I wasn't expecting. He's like, I need a volunteer. I was like, okay. And he just did that.
Did he kick you and punch you?
No, we missed, but it was really weird.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. In another video we're making for this channel.
Oh, we were doing an intro sequence where we were fighting each other. And
so
I
basically,
just
basically, what it was is,
we were like,
while she wasn't hitting, I ducked.
Yeah.
Then I went back up and she punched me square. It was the fun. We still have that clip on that phone.
yeah, we're gonna
On the
put
other
it
phone.
at the end of that episode.
Nah, because the scene should put it down. And roll the clip. I'll get back to that later.
Okay, and
If you want to see the clip, go back to the main channel and check the video that it's in. It's Dumb Man, You Lied to Us. Okay, now continue.
anyway, we're back. And we're back, folks. Anyway, let me continue. So, the thing was pushed to Thursday. come Thursday. So now there was just like recess time. And during recess, the coach said, okay, after recess, we're going to auditorium and we're doing the talent show. Then we went into our groups and he said, okay, now the counselor can lead us to the stage for the talent show. And all of them led us back to our classrooms. So we ended up not, and it was never explained. He never brought it up. Ever.
I imagine what happened is,
yeah. I don't know. But anyway, that was not the best camp. Now, do you want to talk about what happened week 3 for you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So week 3. Now there were 2 weekers, right? So we were at 5 people in the cabin. We moved with the cabin next to us.
5 people in the cabin?
We moved with the cabin next to us to have 10. Right.
5?
And so by mood, I mean we did the same activities and sat at the same lunch table. Right. Like at the same table. But also, very sadly, there was a 3-weeker who, in my opinion, was the best person in the bunk.
And then they left.
Rest in peace. But also, week 3, Billy
They didn't actually
Jonas.
die. I should probably say that.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
They definitely did.
No, he's joking.
Week 3, Billy Jonas. So if you don't know who Billy Jonas is, he's a guy who comes to the camp every year.
Why would
Week
they
3
know
in
who
first
Billy-
session. And because he has like an account and like a Billy Jonas's bucket for God and a Spotify and other stuff.
Okay, continue.
But so basically, Billy Jonas. Now, I don't think they're a bad person, but he was a heavy butt, right? I think that their music is not the best.
Well, everyone has a different taste in music.
Example.
For example.
There's praise.
Interesting.
Where you basically go praise, or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Also, there was some bunks like made song. One of the bunks made the lemur song. I saw I met God in the form of a lemur. It was and I don't know the rest of that song at all. Also, every time there's a song was, who's gonna make our music? We're gonna make our music. Also, he's singing. So, in the sort of theater where there's always stuff in, right? There aren't really walls. So, I also sit outside because no power mode. Because, it's like very loud. Right? And now Billy Jonas is louder than loud. So now they wanted everyone to be inside because of the fact that they thought it was disrespectful. Now I sit out there every time, right? And so I really could not. So after I went to pee and poo, I saw them heading for Jerusalem, and I was like,
Jerusalem, not actually the city. There's a building.
no, they were on a plane trip.
There's a building, not really a building.
A pavilion.
A pavilion. That we call Jerusalem. It's a Jewish camp.
They're all named after places in Israel. There's Haifa, there's Tel Aviv, there's other stuff. Don't you dare mock me. Don't you dare mock me.
My arms.
I hate you. And then we had to go back, and so now girl has the type of confidence everyone wishes they had, because when one of the rabbis said that he had to go inside, he said no, which I honestly clapped. Well,
Pottery
snaps.
Pottery is so brave.
Snaps because she sort of like had an argument, and I respect it because like I wish I had the courage to say no, I can't. Like I wish I could, cause I went to not in the theater, but like right outside it, right, and I cried myself to sleep that night. But wait, so this is funny. So there's a place called Cole where basically it's like a showdown space where you can
It's there books. You can check out books. You can make friendship bracelets. You can sit on the couch.
Yeah,
Sometimes
and so
dogs.
under one of the couches, we found a little ball on a net with sort of like hands, and we called it Stephanie.
Why?
Now, what you do is you put the ball down into the net, and then it boings back up. So there was just like, when I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. Whee! Right, and then so we were playing with Stephanie, right, and then Go saw it, and so after I make this podcast, I completely forgot I need to make Stephanie as a D&D character. Because basically, now there would be like, basically the origin story, hear me out, is that they were like previously a member of the Blue Man Group, and the paint, and they were like better than all the other ones, and so they put like permanent paint on the Stephanie's face, but then Stephanie was like allergic to the paint, so it gave her 2 pink eyes.
Yay! Confetti. No, wipe it into my...
So that's the Stephanie glow. Also, sometimes when you squish her down, she stays down, and so it's like, my strongest attack, tuna can. Then you just flick her, and it does not. It is the funniest thing ever.
Can we talk about week 4, because that was the worst camp I went to all summer.
Wait, first, week 3 was when we had our sneak out. Now this was high stakes.
So basically, what a sneak out is you go with your counselor.
I think they know what a sneak out is.
No, but it's with your counselor, so it's not illegal.
It's with your entire cabin, if all of them want to do it. So basically what it was is, now, my counselors were a bit dumb, and they decided to go right as everyone was falling asleep. Right? Smart thing. This was actually the day before we found Stephanie. The night before we found Stephanie. And so now, it was high stakes, because if we got caught, we would be, okay? Like, me as a camper wouldn't, but the counselors.
People do that all the time. I know.
Yeah, but like they don't get caught all the time. Now, last year when I did it,
Would they be
it went.
fired or something?
No, it went flawlessly. Okay, like it was perfect. But so basically, right, we snuck out, and we were going to one of the miglashes. I forget which one is the one.
Miglash is a field. We have Miglash Katan, which is small field, and Miglash Gadol, which is big field.
We were at the one with the frisbee, where you do the frisbee and then.
Miglash Gadol, I think.
Yeah,
Miglash Gadol.
But basically, and so they put candy down there. Right, and so we were all eating our candy when we saw 2 lights. And so now, oh, by the way, just, on the way there, we went past Miglash Katan,
Which is just small.
right, and there was someone playing, like, soccer, but all by themselves, and it was fine. They didn't see us or anything. But so now, there were 2 big, like, lights, and they were to check it. It were people, like, going around to check, because they don't do that every night, but they did it the night we went, right? And so then, right as we were finishing up our candy, we ran full sprint up the hill. The person who, like, Joshins, right, he yelled, like, hey, get back here, right? And so it was, like, high stakes. Now, this was, like, my back was starting to hurt, right? So I had to, like, grab on to one of my counselors. No, but, like, in the arms, right? And then, Axe Body Spray also had to do that. But he grabbed on me and not the other side of the counselor, which was a bit annoying. And so then we got up to the
How do you think the counselor felt then?
fail. We got up to this baseball field area, right? And then we just ran full speed. We started running, but then we noticed another cabin, actually Go's cabin, sneaking out to go make cupcakes.
The one that was next to mine?
It was your cabin.
It was my cabin?
Your cabin.
I wasn't in it at the time.
Yeah.
It was my cabin?
You too, yeah.
I didn't get to do any. Can I just say something real quick? The one time we were out of the cabin and we were close tonight, basically we were doing a trust walk, which is where you all hold hands and close your eyes and then the counselor leads you somewhere. And
I would die.
We started right outside the baseball field and then we took a bunch of wiggly turns and then we opened our eyes and we were in the baseball field and the counselor went, "Congratulations, we got absolutely nowhere." And then we took stuff from the baseball field. And
Nice. But so now, in this sneak out, right, so it was and so we ran, right, and then we got to our cabin, and the counselor told us, hey, you aren't in trouble, but we might be in big trouble. Also, fun fact, we went on 2 sneak outs that session.
Anyway, wait, so did they get in big trouble?
They weren't fired or anything, but they got in trouble.
What happened?
I don't know what happened to one of the 2, but I know that one of them had to do manual labor with Jorge for a day.
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
And
because
who's Jorge?
he's a guy who does stuff.
Okay, it's climbing up.
You
the
go,
tree.
Charlie.
See you later.
Bye. I love you. Goodbye.
Hold on, I'm gonna film this. Cat video break. That's Charlie, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie. Say hi to 25 people. Okay. Wait, go back.
Wait. Also, I would like to say something that I also made me feel that was funny. So I had a plum, and I said, yeah.
I had a plum the way you
And
said
so, just so you know, I'm gonna turn this into a video. Now, also, because we won one of the pool items, we got a ring pop that night. Right, and so
I've
I
never
had
won
a
a pool
plum.
item.
I said, I'm gonna get this plum, and I'm gonna shove it down my gullet through my pipe, and then my stomach to be ground up and pooped out. Then I put on the ring pop and went, I'm Constipation Man, and you are all constipated. Let's do the constipation dance.
Oh,
No, wait. Now, I would like to say this. So, that same night, one of the kids said that one of their friends could do a perfect sound as if they were constipated.
No, we're not doing that.
No. Let me show you what I did. So, I said, let's do the constipation dance. Eee! Wait, and now, look up from whatever you're doing, okay? Because it's funny. Eee! 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 Get out! Eee! Eee!
Wait.
Eee! I'll tell you when it's over. Get out! Eee! 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 It's coming out! Eee! 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 It's going back in! Bam, bam, I gotta pee! Bam, 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 I gotta pee! Bam, 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 I gotta pee! And then, it's gotten out! Congratulations! You took a poo!
Do you know the song?
It was the funniest thing ever.
Constipation Man. Don't you all geniuses who know it in advance? How does that one go?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know how it goes.
I know how it
Also,
goes.
there's this one girl that was really funny. So, for context, it's like an LGBTQ plus welcoming camp.
I
So
probably
there's this
stole
one
the.
girl-
I probably accidentally stole the tune from that song.
So there's this one
It's
girl. There's this one girl.
There's a
who's
girl.
I'm the gender man, and I steal you. What are your pronouns?
Oh yeah, pottery.
What are your pronouns?
Let's call them Charmander.
No. Oh yeah, Charmander. What are your pronouns?
Oh, I know
Yeah.
Charmander. Charmander's the best.
I'm the gender man, and I'm taking away your human pronouns.
Well, last time I checked,
No,
Charmander
mine.
was female.
No, yeah. But she would go on the gentleman. And I'm taking
And then I remember doing
pottery.
Pottery. Sorry, I got us into so many things. Pottery. Doing cooking braver.
Braveage and elective.
Basically, them and Charmander went around like, I stole your pronouns, I stole your pronouns, I stole your pronouns, and it was funny. But now let's go to week 4. What happened for you in week 4?
Out of the 4 day camps I did, it was the worst one by far. So So for context, the guy who
Bad director.
be quiet. It was an acting camp, and the guy who made the company for the acting camp would go to our school and do free plays, right? But the plays started costing money for people to watch it, like the tickets would be funded more, which made sense because it was free. This camp costs money. Keep that in mind. So he would do like the worst things. First of all, he was a bad teacher because, for example,
Wait, I just remembered. Don't say that much stuff because we need to make a podcast about this man. Like
No.
a podcast episode about this. Why not?
fine. So I'm not going to talk about him.
It was just really bad. Okay,
We'll talk about it in another episode.
It's probably gonna be like next week. Okay, I don't know what to do in September. It's probably gonna be next week. Unless something really bad happens in school, it's probably gonna be next week.
Yeah. Anyway, can we talk about week 5 because I really want to talk about
Week
it.
first? No, I need to say week 4.
5. I thought you already said week 4.
Yeah, I was talking about week 3.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm so sad for a minute.
I hate you. But so, basically, but what happened? What was it? Right. Oh yeah. So we went on another steak out. With, I hate you. Get me strawberry banana, please. Thank you. Basically, where we had to like, you know those things that you sort of like you lit it up and then you had a shooty thingy and then it went up and it said on the box it could go like 400 feet into the sky. Yeah, we did that at Miguasca Dole because there's like a sort of race code area at Miguasca Dole. But I don't know why I did that. But and so they threw it. Luckily I didn't get but this is funny. So there's like a graded roof at the sort of like top area, right? Because it's like at the triangle pointy thing. Please get me. For me? For me? Oh. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
Okay, anyway,
You want it?
Huh?
You want it? Okay,
I
great. Okay, great. It's covered in my soup.
I'm not eating on
Good.
camera.
Okay. Now, so
so wet. What did you do?
basically, I threw the thing up and it went past the grade, like into the graded area, but it couldn't get down. Someone was stuck in there. I blamed it on someone else. I was not taking the blame for that. I do not care. Also, we had like bikes that we would ride around on. Choo choo. And that was fun. I didn't personally because I'm terrified of the dove. But yeah. What? Yeah? What? Show me. Wait, no, show me.
It was
No, just show the camera, please.
it was like ripping off the top. So I ripped the top part off. Did you take a bite?
Yeah, I went with the thing on as a joke. Oh. But anyway, people got it like so. Some people got it so high, it looked like it was in the stalls. And then there was a sound like, "Wah!" right when it was coming down. And so immediately once you heard that sound, everyone would yell like, "Get out of the way!" Because we didn't know where it was. And then everyone's like ran around trying to not get hit by it because it would go like. Luckily, Luckily, you'll see it after. Luckily, I wasn't one of the people to get hit by it, but some people did. Oh no!
What is it?
You know the thing where it's like can travel like 400 feet, and then there's like a shooty thingy, and you shoot it up, and then it go. Wah.
The rocket?
Yeah,
How would that hit multiple people?
because it flew up, right? So that it looked like it was into the sky. Because it was dark outside, because it would sneak out. And then it went down, and there was like an imminent sound of doom when there was the whirring sound of it coming down, and we didn't know where it was because it was dark. Right, and then some people got hit by it. Luckily, I didn't. Because we did it like 2,000 times.
Oh.
We did a lot.
Idiot. I'm kidding. That sounds fun.
It was very fun. I didn't do it because I'm incredibly bad at it.
You're scared.
Yeah, also that. But, oh yeah, do you want to talk about, can I please talk about intercession?
Okay, so intercession, I'm going to explain because I haven't been able to talk for a while. Intercession is, there are two main sessions. Session 1 and session 2. Session 1 is 4 weeks, session 2 is 3, but we only went for 2 for session 3. We went for 2 for session 2.
Oh my god.
Because Trip Boy Scouts was over. Anyhow,
Yes. So,
anyhow, there's a day in between the sessions.
3 days.
3 days. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you can talk about that.
So, I forgot to talk about Mooney. Wait, I forgot to talk about
that. Call him Sunny.
them. Call it them.
Sunny. Or Spicy.
I can say Mooney.
What? Oh. Oh, God.
You just turned the hose on accident.
I stepped on the thing of the hose. It's wait. Anyway.
I forgot to talk about Mooney.
Who?
Mooney. Boy, also, I would like to say this. On the very...
Wait, hold on. You said Mooney, and then I said Mooney, and you said no, I didn't say Mooney. I said what did you say? You said I said Mooney.
Don't you dare. Do not you dare.
Oh, there's nothing.
Do not you dare.
Okay, sorry. I almost sprayed him with the hose. Anyway.
But now, so basically...
Call them Spicy.
Now, I would also like to say this. For week 3 and week 4, right, so we... Now, I haven't seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. I would like to say this. But Go is a big fan of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Right, and so him and and one other person got together and said, like, hey, let's do this for the last week. Now, I was cast as Columbia. Go was cast as Eddie. The third person was cast as Frank. Right, and then there were a bunch of party goers. I forgot to talk about Dandelion.
Talk about Dandelion.
So basically, they they do a lot, and now they're from Israel, by the way. I love them; they're absolutely amazing.
Wait, was he a counselor?
No, it was a kid. And then so she drew like the boxer Hades, like comics about Hero sees boxer Hades in the ball, and now we also like had an idea hey,
the one I met?
no, like hey, we eventually should turn these comics into real animation. I voiced Baxter the van. But anyway, so sorry, I'm not talking about these two people that much. But anyway, like so. Oh yeah, so and now Dandelion was one of the podios. There was also like an Eagle Noto who who was a friend. Then there was 2 other people, and then now so we went through like 10 people trying to find out who would be Rocky, right? And so at one point we found a kid in my bunk who was like, yeah, sure, I'll be Rocky. But then there's one time at extended Hoshi. Hoshi is a break between first and second Bois, and on
What Hoshi is?
yes, and on Saturday there's 2.5 hour Hoshi. Right, and now so
it sounds fun, but it's not because
it's fun.
all in one area.
I like it.
Well, it's
Well,
fun.
You can stay in your bunk. You can go to this place. You can go
can?
to that place. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah. But so, basically, now, he really wanted to go in the lake. Crap, I got a text.
I have a shovel. Oh, I almost tripped
And so basically, sorry, I have to answer this text. So basically, oh yeah, and then so he said that he would be Rocky, right? Because we had like no Rocky, and even though Rocky isn't very big in Hot Patootie, if any of you know that scene, he is a very important bull, right? So we like needed Rocky, or else we couldn't do it. And so while we were going to practice, and right, we needed practice because we have not practiced that much. So we got Mooney, who was originally going to be Rocky, but then they felt really bad because they had Camp Cord. Camp Cord is basically a stomach bug that in between the 3rd, 4th, and sometimes 5th week goes around camp. Yeah, and it's annoying.
Why are you sad? What should never be sad?
Basically. And then, so, we got Mooney back, very luckily. And so the practice was fun as Columbia. And basically, like, at one point, so when Eddie is, like, going around, so in the Teletron, there's a bottom layer, and then there's a sort of, like, upper layer, right, with, like, it's just, like, a sort of, like, small, like, sort of porch area. That's where all the podios went. So he ran up the stairs, right, ran around them, and now I was dancing because Columbia is a simp for Eddie. And then I was just, like, facing him, like, right, and then just dancing around. Also, that was the point where Rocky got trapped in the elevator. And so at times, because we didn't have an actual elevator or anything to hide it, don't you dare, I would just look at Mooney and keep dancing while directly looking at Mooney and then just turning away, and it was really funny. Right, and it was fun. It was nice. I liked it. Now into session. So the majority of kids either go home or have like a trip where the parents take them for like a day or two, and they just now. Now. Oh wait, I need to talk about Camp Sing. And the trip. God, I'm missing so many things. That's on you.
Okay.
Anyway, so in Camp Sing, it was movie magic. My bunk had the Eye of the Tiger from Rocky. And now, my guess is all of you know that in Heart of the Eye of the Tiger, it goes, it's the Eye of the Tiger. Here's the thing. I have memorized this dance to the point where if someone puts on Eye of the Tiger, I can do it now. Well, I will do it. But in the line, it's the Eye of the Tiger. No. So while we were still like practicing jokingly, we went, it's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our lives. But then, now, jokingly we did that dance. We did that a lot. But our counselor decided that in the line, it's the eye or the tiger, that they would do some of it. Let me show you. It's the eye of the tiger.
I apologize. You had to listen to the Banana Man singing voice.
And now here's the thing. Now no one knew this because if people like walked by while we were rehearsing, we didn't do it because we made sure no one could see. Like, so it was a like big surprise to all of the audience, and it was so funny. Also, one of the bunks had "I Need a Hero." That song is stuck in my head.
What song?
I need a hero. I'll sing it to you later.
Anyway,
I'm not done. Now about the trip. Now I won't talk about the water place trip. It was basically nothing. All you need to know is I like Zots. Also, they were off-brand baby bottle pops that don't function. Now into the session. So go left to like leave his parents for like a day or two, but Mooney also. What? I'm gonna stay both, hopefully. Yeah.
Are you gonna go out for the weekend?
Yeah, I should. Mooney also like did a thing. Then there was a third one. Now, why? Now, me, Mooney, and one other person all share the same name. Now, let's say this isn't my name.
Not the Banana Man.
Yeah. Now, let's say my name is Eli. It's not, obviously. But let's say it is.
You look like an Eli D.
Now, let's say it is. So we had a joke where basically we would get together, and if they were, God, I need to censor out my name. I said it. Eli cubed. Well, basically, or Eli squared. If there were me, Mooney, and like I will, and another Eli in the same place, we would all say cubed. But if it was just me and Mooney or me and square, right? And it was a sort of like joke in between us. And so that's important for later. But anyway, so come into session for dinner. Oh, by the way, just so you know, there were about like no campers and like only staff. There were literally like maybe 10 campers.
In the whole camp?
Yeah, in intercession. Yeah, most Halloweeners are second set because a lot of people left for like 2 days. Right.
Oh, well, a lot of Hollywooders have to go to kind of a cult.
But anyway, so actually that's a lot of counselors. But anyway,
My counselor.
so oh yeah, and then for dinner we had Domino's, and it was.
What Domino's?
We got Domino's. Also, for put on air that night, we watched Descendants 1. Don't worry, Descendants number 1. It's not that bad.
Sure.
Also, you know the Prince guy, Benjamin? I had canon him as Pam.
Okay, side note. I feel like if the Descendants is going to have music, it should be by the band Descendants. That's all I.
Also, I feel like they should not have made a Descendants 4 because it's incredibly disrespectful. You know Carlos from Descendants?
Yeah.
Apparently, he died in between Descendants 3 and Descendants 4, and they decided, you know what, this makes us a lot of money, so they decided to continue it into a Descendants 4. And this is just what I've heard. I don't know if it's factual, so please tell me if it's wrong. But, and then, so apparently all of the other people quit, and then they had like entirely new actors. But I don't know if that's true. Don't shoot the messenger.
This podcast is not about Descendants.
Yeah. But anyway, so we also had s'mores. It was good. We had burnt popcorn. Yeah, so that was nice. No.
Now,
Sorry.
we talk about.
No. Now, so while we were watching The Parent Trap on the second day,
Wait, second Parent Trap? The newer one?
no, the one with Lindsay Lohan.
The one what?
The one with Lindsay Lohan.
I don't know what that was.
The one you're addicted to.
Okay, that one. You could have just said that, please.
So I watched it like 20 times because she's addicted to it.
It's good.
But and then Bill came in like halfway doing the thing, and then he had Converse, and so he like drew a bit on his Converse to make it look nice, right? And then he also gave me a mini Funko, which I'm very happy about. I thanked him many, many times. Balloon Foxy is the one he gave me. Ah, my foot!
But we're over
anyway.
an hour now.
Oh.
Most people are not still watching. So which means we're not going to get to the juicy part, aka overnight kit.
Well, you know what we could do?
Mm-hmm.
We could make a part 2 and then a part 3.
Yeah.
Part 2 for
No,
yeah.
that was part 2, not part 3.
No, because Netherlands.
Yeah, that might be in part 2. So we're going to end the video pretty soon, right?
We're gonna end this here, and remember, when we make more podcast episodes, always put it on shuffle so you don't hear this video, the next video, then the third video in this small series of the podcast over and over and over again.
Also, let us know what you were doing while listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
It could get interesting. I don't know.
And then it might be funny if someone's just like, I don't know stuff. Anyway, on to second session.